Mistake number 3 is no tracking on those leads. So it's all very well and good. These leads come into your business and they go into the campaign, and we just, there's emails, there might be some SMSs, there's going to be some SMSs. I can tell you that right now. We'll come to that in a little while. There's going to be emails and some SMSs, and it's stuff going out, and there's the leads are sitting in this campaign, and all of a sudden, do we really know what's happened to them? Some people book in for a sales call, some people do a quote request, but what happens to all of the others? And all of a sudden, I don't know where they are, I don't know what's going on with them, and they've gone into this list, don't really know what to do with them, don't know where to find them, nothing happens, not many sales come out of it. Anyone felt like that before? So I want you to picture this. When someone registers, they go onto a list and they start getting the emails. And they start getting those emails, they start getting some follow-up in there, okay? They start going into this campaign where we build this trust and we get them to take the action that we want them to take. And then we always collect telephone numbers. I always collect telephone numbers. You'll see why here for a couple of reasons. First, I'm in the business of automation and I want to be sending them SMSs as a first point of call. Second, I'm in the business of automation, and basically I get a lot of tire kickers when I get opt-ins. So I make them give me their telephone number. If they register for a webinar, if they register for a lead magnet, if they register for anything, I make them give me their telephone number, because those people that don't are less qualified than those people that do. My cost of lead goes up much higher, but I get better conversions from the leads that come in because I have their telephone number. Now, this is the important thing. When they engage in content, they click to download or they click on one of the videos. Okay, so first they have the emails. When they engage, I put them into what's called a sales pipeline, pre-qualified. Okay, so these people have engaged in some of my content. I had that automatic follow-up if they engage, but then this is the next step. The sales pipeline, they go in pre-qualified. I make sure I have their telephone number, super important. That'll make sense in a moment. For those people that book in, okay, the most qualified people book in, go into qualified in the sales pipeline. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. It's all very visual. And I get to make those calls first because they're the people that have identified, yes, I want this. I want to get onto a sales call with you, okay? Then the pre-qualified people, I call. Makes a little bit of sense, doesn't it? So let's have a look at this. So here, pre-qualified. So once someone has downloaded the book and they've clicked on one of my videos, we automatically put them into pre-qualified, okay? So that's this section here. Then when someone's booked in for a sales call, we automatically then put them into, this is a sales pipeline example of one, they automatically go into this section, which is qualified and booked, or whatever we want to call it, qualified, booked, whatever we want it to be. But these are people that are in there, and we can see at a glance exactly how many people have gone through the process and self-qualified themselves. And, when we're on the sales call, we're having the sales call, talking to the person, and they're potentially going to be a customer, we put them into this converting phase. And then you can see up here, we put a value in there then, and I can see in the pipeline, all of a sudden, the potential earnings from this lead generation campaign that we've got going on. So then when you've made all of those calls, okay, when you've called this person and that person and put them into converting or won or lost, what do? We sit back and think, oh, this lead generation campaign's not really doing much. We've only got 2 calls booked. What am I going to do next? Am I just going to leave the other leads just sitting in there? No, absolutely not. Because they're pre-qualified, because we've collected their telephone number, what do you think we're going to do? These people over here, the pre-qualified people, we're going to get on the phone and we're going to try and either qualify those people, get them to book in a sales call, or have a sales call with them on the phone straight away. Does that make sense? In actual fact, does it make sense not to be doing this? You can't afford to not do this in your business and just let the rest of those leads go, 100%. And these calls don't necessarily have to be, this is a direct sales call. It's like, hey, I noticed you downloaded blah, blah. What do you think of it? What problems are you having that you need to know about following up better in your business? And it becomes an interactive kind of process where we're not necessarily selling to them, but we're finding out what the problems are so we can provide them with solutions there. Can you afford not to be doing this in your business? I don't think so. I think we have to think about what can we do to make our business stand out more than everybody else's. We have to think about what can I do with these leads that I'm paying for to come into my business to get the most out of them? And this is one technique that we can use to make sure we're making the most out of them. Don't sit back and wait for it to happen. Be proactive and make this happen.